Good morning. This is Suzanne, and welcome. Welcome to Tuesdays with Suzanne. Today we're going to pick up right where we left off last Tuesday. And those of you that were with me last Tuesday remember that it was bitter cold outside here in Reston. We had lots of snow. It was beautiful. And we did an inner exploration that had to do with dropping into your bones, into all the air spaces of our bones, breathing into the deep sanctum, the inner temple of who we are. So I want to move right from that place, and we'll do a quick pickup on that before we begin our exploration today. And we will then take from there what to do now. It's always suggested when you are planning for your future that you get as present in your body as you can possibly be. And that in that inner presence, that you have resilience, that your reservoirs are full, that all the wisdom areas of who you are connected. Because when that's the case, your planning, your vision of the future, your hearing what's to come next for you, happens much more clearly, in a more integrated, wise fashion. And often, the ideas and the creativity that come to you are much more valuable than if you're doing your inner planning from your head alone. The integrated brain is a really wonderful part of who we are, but it's meant to be connected to everything else. And so today, we're going to start from the place that we finished up last Tuesday, and I'm going to suggest you go back and watch that one fully if being in your bones is foreign to you. And then we'll step into the planning of who you are and what you want moving forward from here. Okay, so got your feet on the floor, you've got your backbone resting on something, allowing yourself to, letting your eyes close, inviting your curiosity. And we're going to use the breath again to sink in. And I'll do a short recap of dropping into your bones. And then we will dive right in here. So following your breath, the sensations of the rise and fall of your chest. Yeah. Your belly. Breathing down into your legs. Yeah. And as you breathe, imagining yourself breathing in to all the air spaces in your bones. Of course, this is a metaphor, but it helps us with our conscious awareness to mindfully, purposefully drop deeper and deeper within our inner wisdom, in our own inner landscape. Feeling the breath moving into your spine, all the way up and down, your hips. The bones of your ribs, your sternum, your arms and hands, shoulders. And as you inhale, filling your neck, face, your jaw, your cranium. Yeah. And then allowing the bones of your legs and feet to fill as you take your next several breaths. Yeah, all the way down into your feet, soles of your feet on the floor, connected to the earth through the earth's gravitational field. Feeling deeply, deeply within your bones. I think of this as our own inner temple, our deepest recesses here. With each inhale, bringing what would nourish you most. With each exhale, letting go of what you no longer need. Knowing that this process goes on, whether we're conscious of it or not, throughout our entire lives. Inhaling the new, exhaling what you no longer need. Good. Good. And taking a moment now, sinking in, and from your bones, feel how your spine and your ribs hold your heart and your lungs. And with each inhale and exhale, they receive what would be most nourishing and nurturing, and let go of what they no longer need. And allow yourself to receive and let go. Receive and let go at whatever level you can. This means that if you have something going on in your lungs or your heart that are causing it to be a little more problematic, allow yourself to breathe at whatever level you can. Allow your heart to beat and be grateful for its beating at whatever level it can. Filling and letting go. This primal level of who we are as human beings on the planet Earth goes on all the time. And it's lovely to bring it to your conscious awareness, because when you do, you can actually listen more carefully and feed your heart, feed your lungs with whatever sensation, whatever nuances they are in need of. And the heart is the area of deep inspiration. So as your heart begins to thrive, you become more aware of what you're deeply inspired to do in your world. So take a moment now and inhale what would nourish you most. And exhale what you no longer need. And I love to bring my awareness to this inner process, because no matter whatever story I may tell myself about my inability to receive or my inability to let go, right here is this primal human process that we do many, many times every day, each moment of our lives. Taking in what we need most, exhaling what no longer works. At whatever level, you're capable of it. Good. Good. Yeah. I remember a number of years ago, decades ago now, helping a friend who was having very severe lung issues and heart issues to breathe. I just sat with him and we breathed together. And he could only take in very, very shallow breaths because of the space in his chest cavity. And so we breathed together, gently, softly. And when we got done, he turned and looked at me and said, "Thank you. I'm no longer cursing my inability to breathe, and I'm grateful for the breath I do have. I'm grateful for the breath I do have." Yeah. Good. Good. And coming out of this deep inner reservoir filling, of dropping into your bones, letting your awareness expand into your heart and your lungs fully. And notice what you're grateful for today. What you're inspired to do. Wherever you are in the world, whatever's happening for you. You're going to do it better, more clearly, more creatively, more wisely, when you first fill your inner energy reservoir and you listen to the deep inspiration of your heart. And enjoy.